I'm back, y'all. I am so sorry that it decided it was gonna do this. Unfortunately, it's probably not going to let me do a um show picture. So you guys will just have to deal with me with my voice only on here. It is not wanting to work with me adding picture to it. It just quit all of a sudden, but then it wouldn't let me in the thing, so I'm kind of trying my best where I can. And sitting here trying to share this out the best I can. Hope everybody's having a good day. I do apologize yet again for my internet being the way it is. Sometimes it'll work it just fine, and sometimes it's like, nope. It's like, I'm not having it. Okay. But the picture that I showed on the previous live stream, I do want to share with you guys that and I did want to share it. I'm not able to though. But there are still a few things that Ghost Dog is trying to sell. I will briefly talk about each one. Now, some of the prices I'm not exactly sure right off the bat. Some of them I do. Let me see if I can get the prices. Okay, the first one is there is a set of walkie-talkies. Now, with these walkie-talkies, they are it comes in a set of two. They're pretty heavy. They also come with the mics to them. What the mic does is you can clip it to like your shoulder or whatever, and it's got a little button that you can use to talk through. It it is pretty hefty, and it's supposed to be a pretty decent range. You can actually go in, get go to a computer or an app, and you can, instead of trying to put the walkie talkies on a channel that may or may not have traffic in it, you can go on the computer or a phone app, I think, and you can pre-program these walkie talkies to a special frequency where it's just you and the other person with the walkie that are able to communicate. These are good if you are going to explore with other people and y'all decide to split up in case there is something going wrong or somebody gets hurt. You can always use these for help. Keep track of each other. If you're doing other things that involve keeping communication open between you and somebody else, these are also good for that. They're $40 for two of them. That comes with two walkie-talkies and two mics. It's $40 for that set. Okay. Next is the headlamp, Black Diamond headlamp. It is, those things are good if you are working with your hands. Excuse me. If you're working with your hands and you don't have a free hand to use a flashlight, these are really, really cool because they have an elastic that you can put around your head. It's not, it's adjustable, and it's easy for you to put them on. They have three or four different settings on it. One of them is more like a red light. One of them is, one mode is where it flashes, and then the other two or three is it adjusts the brightness. This could be used for mechanical work. It could be anything that you have to do to get, and you need extra light with. Very, very good. Very, very simple. And for just one of these, because these are top dollar, it is going to be about $40 for one. And I did not mention this before I started. These, everything that I'm going to be talking about is something that he has maybe just opened the box or maybe used once or twice. He has barely even used most of this stuff. They're about a year old or less. They're not, a lot of this stuff is, you're getting 30, it seems like I'm thinking it's about 30% to a half off the original price of what these items are. And like I said, I wish I could show the picture, but it's not allowing me to. Hey, Florida, I am so sorry that it ended on me earlier. Zoom has decided it's going to be a pain today, so everybody's going to have to put up with just see my name and hear my voice. Let me look. Next thing we got, the Parabolic Mic. Parabolic Mic it has a dome at the end of it. It kind of helps try to focus the sound coming through to the microphone, and it will pick up sounds. If you hear something go, you can hear footsteps, maybe you hear some mumbling or talking. The Parabolic Mic is something that will be helpful, at least to find the direction of where the noise is coming from, because sound does ricochet off of walls and whatnot. You're not necessarily able to always tell where a sound is coming from. And the Parabolic Mic is one way to figure out where the sound is coming from. It kind of gives you a direction to go. Parabolic microphone. It's new. It's just been took out of the box. It was put into, I believe, a styrofoam casing, and styrofoam with a hard case. And the price on that is about $40. All this stuff, shipping is going to vary based on how big, I believe, and how much it weighs. So if and when Ghost Dog decides he is able to communicate, you guys are more than welcome to message him, get with him, but just know that shipping is going to be added to the price of the item, which it's not added right now, but just be aware that you may need to add $15, maybe more, because there are some places, some bigger things, the shipping is going to cost a little bit more, or a bit more. So we got the Parabolic Mic. Okay, generator. Okay. Next, we got a Enkyo 100-watt portable generator bank. It's electric. It is, you can plug it into your car. You can plug it in to a wall outlet to charge. It will, I done forgot how many times it could charge up a GoPro, but it can charge up for a good while. It is a lifesaver if you're prone to having outages and you're still like trying to charge up your phone, or you want to be able to have a light on and you don't have candles. You can plug in your lamp, maybe use the microwave for a minute, that sort of thing. It does have an option where you can buy separately a solar panel, which Ghost Dog does not have, and you can connect it to your power bank. You can also get it charged up that way. It is going to be $100. It's going to be a lot more with shipping and handling, and that's where Ghost Dog comes in. He will have to somehow calculate and get back with you on the shipping on that, because it is bigger. It is new, never been opened. And like I said, it's good for anybody that has a hard time with power outages, or if you're on an exploration and you're not around anything that you could just plug in and you want to save the battery on your car for being able to get in and out of the location, the power bank is going to be a good option. Definitely a good alternative. Okay. The next thing is going to be kind of a big item. It is the GoPro Hero 8. It comes with a flip mirror. Okay, the flip mirror is because you cannot see how the camera is angled. You cannot see what the camera is seeing as it's recording. This mirror attaches to your GoPro, and you can flip the mirror up to where you can see what is behind if you're going to be doing videoing yourself as a vlog, or taking selfies, or look at what's behind you. And then you've got it also comes with an adapter to where you can plug up a mic. Now, the GoPro Hero 8, the microphones are directed towards underneath the camera. It's not exactly the best placement of a microphone. So you do have an option for the adapter. The adapter is something that you just plug in where you would normally charge it at, and then you plug in the mic to the other end of the adapter. And then you've got naturally the GoPro Hero 8 is waterproof, I believe up to 30 meters. And it's going to come with a waterproof casing, which is going to be waterproof up to 60 meters or almost 200 feet. Perfect for if you want to scuba dive and want to capture what you see as you're on a dive. And then it's got different shadings. It's got the little tripod, handheld tripod with it. You've got some of the connectors to go with it. You also get 2 batteries and a charger for those batteries, which is going to be really, really cool. You basically have everything in this pack to set up for using the GoPro. And usually this stuff is going to run between $400 to almost $600, but he is he's selling this for $350. It's new. It's just been open. The box has been opened. That's about it. It does come with a couple hard cases or some casings for the stuff that is all the accessories, and the and I believe the GoPro itself has a little case, but I'm not completely sure on that. But yeah, the GoPro Hero 8 is $350, guys. Hello, Raymond. And Jen, I'm glad to see you again. Yes, I am talking a lot about these items that are for sale. Unfortunately, I cannot post the picture of it because last time I did that, it reset the Zoom. So I'm kind of in a bind when it comes to that. But yeah, the GoPro Hero 8 is on sale for $350. It's it really is a steal. All these prices, like I've said before, are about half off up to about a third off. Definitely be ready to help pay for shipping and handling. Ghost Dog has been having to calculate how much shipping and handling is for each product because it's based on basically size and weight. So definitely get with him. If you're interested in getting something, he will let you know what the shipping is going to cost. Okay, the next thing that is on the list of products that are on sale is a Mel meter. The Mel meter has a indicator for temperature. It does do like a EMF. It does have a thing for like electromagnetic fields. It will um, pop up numbers and whatnot. Good for ghost hunting because it will go off and whatnot. It's a good little handheld item to use. I know he has used this in the past. I'm not sure how old this is, but it is a nice little neat thing if you are somebody who's into ghost hunting or paranormal investigating. It's a little good thing to have. And I will say that this mail meter is $100, and again, account for shipping and handling, because the shipping and handling is going to make it go the cost go up, a little bit more. The next thing that is on the list is an SB11. It is storming here in Illinois. Oh wow, Raymond. Wow. The SB11, I will say, it does have a temperature indicator. It does have two different channels going. You can have both of them on the same, like AM or FM. You can have it go reverse, forward. You can change the speed of one, slow down the other. It's basically two SB7s in one. This thing is a little bit bigger than the SB7. The SB7 is more of a handheld, but the SB11 is a little bit bigger. It's only been used a couple of times, and like it's got its own built-in stand where you can set it down, and it's good for hunting, ghost hunting and paranormal. And it runs just like a SB7. It seems to, from Ghost Dog's experience to my experience, it seems to be a little bit quieter than some of the other either apps or the SB7. And because he's got a SB7 and he has the apps, I don't think wants to necessarily keep the SB11. So he is selling that one for $75. Also, again, get with Ghost Dog on the price of shipping and handling, because it is going to go up a little bit more due to the shipping and handling. And the last thing that he is selling is called a EO Pro Mesh Wi-Fi 5 system, second generation. Basically, what this does is it has a router to it. It comes with 3 white boxes. One of the white boxes is the router. That is what you hook up to your internet. And then you've got 2 other boxes that you put in parts of your house, and what it does is it evens out the Wi-Fi to where you have full coverage in your home or in a wide area. What's cool about this, it is designed to calculate how much internet or Wi-Fi goes to what device. If the device is not being used, it will cut back how much Wi-Fi is going to that device. and it evens it out. If somebody's using the internet and there's 3 other devices that are just sitting there, it will cut the how much Wi-Fi is going to those 3 devices not being used to help the one device that is working, like somebody being on the computer. It will kick in a little bit more of the Wi-Fi to that computer than it will the other devices. And it's like a little smart system for your internet to where you can get the best use out of your internet as possible. This has never been opened. It is sealed up. The the plastic around the box is even sealed itself. It has not been opened up and used at all. This mesh system, the original price was $500 and it is going for $200. And again, account for shipping and handling. It is really good if you've got multiple stories to your house, or you've got a basement and another story to your home, and you only have a certain you're very limited to your Wi-Fi. Definitely check it out. Get with me or Ghost Dog, and we can do what we can to help you out. Or even JoJo Walker. All right, take care, Raymond. So definitely, this is stuff that Ghost Dog is wanting to sell to help with bills and food. He does not have a job right now. He does have some options, interests. Once he starts getting to feel better, he's going to be going to check out a couple job opportunities. Reason why he stopped was because he got sick. Everybody in the house has been sick and just in need of some medicine to help with the symptoms that they have. I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want YouTube to take me down. So, but those are everything that Ghost Dog is still selling. Anybody would like to see the picture that I have? I can't. If I try to share it on the live stream, the Zoom will kick me out. Don't understand why. But definitely get with me or Ghost Dog or even JoJo Walker. If you are interested in any of these items, again, please account for shipping and handling. The prices are what they are. But you would need to add shipping and handling. The way you would need to go about doing payments and stuff, you can go directly to me or Ghost Dog, and we will help you with being able to make that payment. And if anybody wants to donate to help Ghost Dog out, I have volunteered that he can, because a lot of people have PayPal and do not use Venmo. You guys are more than happy to be able to donate to help Ghost Dog by sending it to my PayPal. But yeah, like I said, it's It's kind of a lot. It kind of is a mouthful, so I'm going to take my time just for a second. But yeah, that's everything that he's selling. If Ghost Dog knows you, he definitely, some of the higher items, he's willing to help out where he can as well, because he knows that people are limited on the amount of money that they're getting, like funds and whatnot. So if you are interested in anything that he is selling, let me or him know, and we will do our best to try to help out. And also, I will say it again, on this stream, like I did last stream, if I could get a hold of it without it messing up on me. Also, there is a GoFundMe for Eddie and Jen. Let's see if I can get it to pin. Okay, there we go. Okay, the reason why I pinned the GoFundMe page on my chat is because Eddie and Jen they were given some not so truthful information when it comes to the apartment area that they live in. It is a bad neighborhood. Police are always around, always coming into the area, or having to be called to come into the area because there is things going on. And that I know of, a couple people have passed away over there while they've been over there. And they have, I think from what I understand, they're kind of having some sewage problems in that area too, making it very unhealthy to be staying there. They have 3 adult children with special needs. One of them is severely nonverbal. And they all deserve to live in a safe environment. If you guys are wanting to help out or donate to Eddie and Jen, they are always positive. Even if their videos get a little bit spooky, you can always count on them to have something positive to say at the end of each video, and or some food for thought and whatnot. They do a very good job with their videos, and that, they right now they're kind of on a fixed income. Eddie is working nonstop to try to get some funds together, and they kind of need that little extra help. And so me and or What the Paranormal started the GoFundMe, and I wanted to go live to try to see if we can help out Eddie and Jen, as well as Ghost Dog, aka Haunted Trucking, trying to help him out as well. So definitely, and if you cannot donate, don't worry. Please share it out and let people know that they are in need right now. That's the best way to help them out right now. And right now they are, like I said, they're basically on a set income, and they're not really able to have the extra funds to move again right now. And it worries me that they're in such a bad situation where they live in it, and it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be where they feel unsafe. And it's really upsetting to see and hear the stories. And I will um also share the link to their channel. Let me see if I can get it to do it. Share. And this is Eddie and Jen's channel here on YouTube. You guys definitely should, if you have any qualms about what I've been saying, please go to their channel, look at the last couple of videos that they made, and see for yourself, because they do film it. What has been going on there. And so you guys having more of an idea of what's going on over there. And like I said, it's not safe, and they deserve to be in a better situation where they feel safe and don't have to worry about a whole lot. So that's my little spiel for the moment. Hope you guys are doing good. Been kind of doing my own thing. I've been resting up. And like I was saying before, I love where I work at. The people that I work with are really helpful and really nice. I know it's bound to get frustrating, and it has been frustrating, but not so bad that like I want to quit. No, that's not me. I love you too, Jen. And tell Eddie and the boys I said hello and I love them too. Um, very. I know it's very frustrating and disheartening. You're in a situation right now where you don't have, the funds to be able to move, and I know it takes some money to get yourself in a better position, a better situation. And it's really hard seeing you guys still being there. It's hard on me because I worry about you guys. But now that I'm working, I'm able, I'll be able to help out people, not just by sharing and word of mouth. I'm able to help people out in other ways. And I just hope and pray that everybody gets in a better position, be able to progress. So, but yeah, physically, I'm in some pain. I am trying to stay off my feet as much as possible today because I am worn out from the weekend. I done 2 8-hour shifts. That's about 7.5 hours worth of work. And 7.5 hours worth of work on my feet, not really taking much of, like I try to take quick breaks. I'm not like trying to not work, but because of my feet, like my feet always, when I get done with work, I waddle like a penguin. I feel like my feet have been on fire, but they burn so much that it's like they get to feeling numb, and it's very uncomfortable. Uh, Gonna be trying out the everybody's saying use Epsom salt, take an Epsom salt bath, soak my feet, my legs in the Epsom salt bath, and hopefully it'll make me start feeling a little bit better. But other than that, next couple of days, I'm gonna be playing a lot of games, to be honest. I'm not gonna be doing a lot of streaming and whatnot. And definitely pray for Ghost Dog. He was not feeling good yesterday. He had a bad headache, and it was enough to where he's like, I'm just trying to rest for the day. And, that had me concerned. He only said that to me later on yesterday. And I had thought that he was going to go live and do his little spiel, but he wasn't feeling up to it. So definitely pray for him that he starts feeling better. One of the biggest things with Ghost Dog is he in that home there are 2 kids under the age of 18 that are in there that are sick, and there's really not any income really coming into the house. At least on Ghost Dog's side. So he is doing his best to try to help offset some of the cost to where it's not such a hardship. He is doing his best. This is something that he is doing. He's doing it while he's sick, and we all know, how hard it is to do things while you are sick, but he is doing and trying to make it. Need to get some Shoals inserts. Yes. I certainly do. Like yesterday, I done something that I normally don't do and I went to all my shoes that are about the same size, and I went in and snagged all the insoles, the initial sole of the shoe insert things, and I lined them all up good, and I stuck them all in my sneaker. Now it didn't hurt quite as bad as the day before, but it sure as hell was interesting trying to get that stuff in there. So I think that's what I am going to do when I do get paid. I will get some inserts, and I'm probably going to get some stockings to help my legs, because my legs have been on fire. I mean, like from my hip all the way down my leg, it's just everything hurt. My legs just did not want to do right. And it's because I do a lot of sitting down. I'm not up and about doing that as much when I don't work. So a lot of it is my fault, but it is going to take some time. This is just the first week. It's going to take a few weeks before my legs decide, hey, all this is normal. Got to fix that and get better and get more strengthened up. But yeah, I got to make do with what I got right now. Just wait on that paycheck. It'll be at least another 2 or 3 weeks before I get paid, I believe. And like I said before, I love working at where I'm working at. It stays kind of busy, and if where it's located is in an area where there's a lot of people that can even walk to that store. So we do have a lot of people coming in, especially when the timing is just like it just seems like everybody comes in at the right times. As soon as it slows down, it picks back up. and it stays busy. And from what people were saying, that's one of the busiest stores, but it's also one of the best places to work at. So I think I'm lucky on that part. And what was really interesting was I put in the application a couple weeks ago, and a lot of it was because I was getting tired of being told that I'm a bum. And it's not by my mom that was saying it. I was getting told I was a bum and blah, blah, blah. Just saying a lot of stuff. And plus, I had somebody say um, that I needed to find ways to make money. And I was like, okay, wouldn't hurt to put in some applications. And I sure as hell did and got the job real quick. So, um, very, surprised. I know that they were needing help, but I didn't realize that they were needing help that bad to where they just skipped me right up and got me going. Okay, haunted trekking, and thank you. I know you have a headache. Thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. And I will say, if anybody wants to come up and be part of the panel, just let me know. Um, because I definitely don't mind getting to talk to people. Uh, my voice is a little bit irritated from where I've talked so much over the weekend, making small chat. Wolf and Hound, hello. It is good to see you. I hope you guys are doing okay. And yeah, I do apologize. I don't have any pictures to post because every time I post a picture, it's kicking me out of Zoom. So I am going to be taking it easy on that today. Um, and like I said, if anybody wants to help out Eddie and Jen, the GoFundMe um, website for their GoFundMe page is up at the top. It's pinned. They are in a situation where they're kind of in a more or less a bad neighborhood. Um, Police are always being called, and now their sewage is backing up. At one point, Eddie and Jen's vehicle was egged. Um, that sort of thing's been happening since they've been living there, and they are trying to leave, try to move into a more safer place. And due to the fact that they're limited on income right now, Eddie is working really, really hard to try to um, provide what he can. And he is kicking ass when it comes to working. But they're still limited on what funds they do have. And this GoFundMe is to help them with all the moving expenses and try to help them get into a safer home. And the GoFundMe page was started by What the Paranormal. Big shout out to them. I do appreciate them doing that. That is great, Wolf and Hound. That is great. thank God I don't live in the woods. I live kind of in a rural area. For the longest time, we did not have a lot of houses where we're at. We do now have a home across the street from us, but we live in kind of a secluded area, sort of kind of secluded, and it can be really nice, but it can be a pain. For sure, it can be a pain. Internet's trying to give me trouble. But yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. And like I said, I wanted to try to help out where I can with both my best friends, Haunted Trucking and Jen, Eddie, and their sons. Trying to help them out the best I can. Oh, that's cool, Wolf and Hound. I do live in North Carolina as well. I'm in, I would say, more of the foothills of North Carolina, not too far away from the mountains. So I know what it's like in North Carolina. There's a lot more places that are more secluded than where I'm at. Um, Luckily, we're in a spot where like it's not going to take too long to get to certain cities that we may need to get to. So definitely, I think we're kind of like neighbors, Wolf and Hound. That's not too far away from where, like, I will say, I'm kind of like sandwiched between Asheville and Charlotte. Somewhere in between. There's quite a few cities in between those two. But those are two of the more, I would say, somewhat bigger cities. I would consider bigger cities. Asheville is kind of a smaller city than, like, say, Charlotte. Charlotte's pretty big. I cannot drive in Charlotte, but once I get into Charlotte, I'm okay. But like to get to where I need to go, but I can never get the heck out of Charlotte. But yeah, I'm like in between. You have a second home in Northern Colorado. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Who knows? I probably driven by your area and not even known it before. I'm yeah. I would say I'm more of in the foothills than I am the mountains, but I'm very close to the mountains. Right. I hear you. I totally hear you on that. Fort Collins, Colorado. Was in Colorado and came back at the first of the year. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you're back here. Sort of. Political junk in North Carolina would deter me from staying here. But I like North Carolina. Um I didn't really live very long outside of North Carolina. Um it was just last year around this time I was living in West Virginia, and then I moved to South Carolina for a little bit, came back up here to North Carolina, and this is where I've stayed. Yankee Kyle, hello, it's good to see you. Oh, y'all are storm chasers too. Cool. Backpacked. Oh wow. I bet that was a trick. I totally bet that was a trick. Oh well, if I don't see you before, then happy birthday, Kyle. Yankee Kyle. That's awesome. I bet that was a pretty decent trek though, Wolf and Hound. Yeah, for a couple minutes. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Wolf. I'm very sorry to hear that about your mom. And I don't blame you for helping your mom out, and God bless you for doing that. Being around. It sucks when family members are sick and need extra help or want things happen and you just can't exactly um you know I think you know what I'm saying. I lost my words. You guys, please forgive me. I just kind of I have right now because my mind has been racing so much, and I'm still kind of like, what did I just do this weekend? Type of mentality. I've been kind of getting, and no offense to anybody that's got blonde hair, but I've been kind of turning into a blonde. My mind just doesn't want to focus that well. I guess because I'm not used to doing a whole lot of work and decompress from work and all that stuff. Till I got bit by a copperhead. Ooh. We have a few storm chasing videos on our channel. Oh, that's cool, Wolf. I like watching storm chasers. As long as the storm chasers are trying to be safe, I'm cool with that. But I love watching those videos of storm chasing. But yeah, Ghost Dog, it like I said, Ghost Dog is trying to sell this equipment off as much as he can. And I wanted to kind of give you guys a rundown of what they are. I do have a picture. Every time I put the picture up, it makes the Zoom quit. So I ended up foregoing the picture. If you guys want to see it and you want to know the pricings and whatnot, let me know so I can send you guys a picture of what is being sold. And if you need any extra help, like I said, all these items are, it depends on the size and the weight of what these different items are, because there are some bigger items like the generator, or I call it a generator, but it's like a big fat power bank. You can plug in a lamp, microwave, maybe, anything like that. It's like 100-watt power bank, meaning you can use it for just about anything. You can actually plug it into the wall and charge it, just like one of the smaller power banks you can use for your phone or your cameras and whatnot to get the battery charged back up. That snake bite ruined it all. Oh no. That must have hurt though. Copperheads are no joke. And mom's pretty close to the finish line. I'm sorry to hear that, Wolf. Definitely keeping you in my prayers. Um Again, sorry. I'm so sorry about that. I just hope and pray, things to go pretty smooth and not not hard. But yeah, things are going well for me, and I went live to kind of give you guys updates. Hey Pam, it's great to see you. I kind of went live more to let you guys know and are aware um that I do have a couple of my best friends. They're in need of some help. Eddie and Jen, the vlogs, and then some. They're trying to move from where they're at, but they want to stay in close to the same city as possible. They're having issues with the place that they're living in right now. There's people shooting off guns. There's people that have gotten shot and killed there, and the neighbors in the neighborhood, and the sewage keeps getting backed up. There's just a lot there. Oh, that's cool. I'll definitely check you out, Wolf. I'll definitely check you out. You said 5 o'clock today? Okay. I'll make note of that and I'll do what I can to be there. And looking forward to seeing that investigation. But I hope you have a great day, Wolf. And See you guys later. And thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. And with Eddie and Jen, though, going back to that, they have 3 kids that are special needs. One of them is nonverbal and kind of on the severe side of special needs, and they all, deserve to be in a better situation, better neighborhood. And that way they don't have to worry about the same issues that's been going on over there where they living at now. The GoFundMe up here that is pinned is for Eddie and Jen. I will have to give it up for what the paranormal they did. They did do set up a GoFundMe for Eddie and Jen because they are on a fixed income. Eddie is working his happy tail off, trying to provide for the family, and they are struggling to find another place. So I'm hoping and praying that they end up finding a new place and that they get the funds that they need to be able to move. We all know that there is a cost to be able to move like that, and definitely they want to get out of that situation that they're in. And also haunted trucking, and the people that he is staying with have all been sick. One of them tested positive for COVID, and that person had went to the hospital. They're all at home. They're sort of getting a little bit better. Ghost Dog has a headache. The last couple of days he's been having a headache and not feeling too good. So I decided to go off and talk about some of the things that he is selling and some of the prices. Now, take into account that shipping and handling has to be added to the price of each item, whether it and he would have to be able to tell you what the shipping and handling is. So what he's asking for selling these items for is the price of what is sold. He will then have to go back and tell you how much the shipping and handling is. The bigger the item, the heavier the item, the more shipping that will be added to it. You could share your GoFundMe there too if you want. Okay, Wolf, I greatly appreciate that. That would greatly help out my best friend. It definitely will do that. And I hope to see you at 5. Now, some of the items that Ghost Dog is selling, if I could get to the picture again, he is selling a walkie-talkie set. It comes with 2 walkie-talkies and 2 mics that basically the mics look like what you would see with a police officer. They have they're like a little microphone attached to the walkie-talkie. It's very similar to that. They're heavier. They're not your typical go to Walmart or Toys R Us or something and get those walkie-talkies from there. No. These can be programmed to different channels. You can also go on I think it's a certain website. You can follow the instructions how to do that. And you can have your own frequency for your walkie-talkies. For 2 of the walkie-talkies, each with a mic, is going to be about $40. Next item is it's the black diamond headlamp. What these are, it has elastic bands. It's not, it will fit everybody. It won't just fit a certain size. They're adjustable. It's got a really bright light to it. It's got 3 different brightness settings on it. It has a setting for flashing, and it also has a setting for the light to be red. That is going to be going for $40. The Enkyo 100-watt portable generator bank. That is new, never been opened. It like I said, you can plug in like a microwave or a lamp. You can charge up all your investigative tools that have run low on battery. You can charge it. You can charge the actual bank by like plugging it into a wall outlet or in your car, and you won't have that much of a problem with it. It's also got you can also buy a solar panel, which is not something that Ghost Dog has. You would have to buy the solar panel yourself, I guess, through Amazon. But it is it's really handy to have if you're camping, if you are without power. It's a good source to have for if your power likes to go out, if you're going to camp, or if you're doing explorations or investigations. You've got that with you. You can charge it right then and there and not have to worry about running out of batteries. Because we all know when you're doing ghost hunting or even just exploring, a lot of times your batteries get drained very quickly. Another, let's see, the portable generator bank is going for $100. Okay, the GoPro Hero 8 is going to be sold as a bundle. What it's going to come with is the handheld tripod, which with the tripod and the GoPro together, you can actually fit it in a pocket of yours. And it's really light. To me, it's lightweight. It's easy to carry. A lot of people are using these GoPros as more of a vlogging camera because they are so small. And with this bundle comes with a flip mirror. This mirror, you can flip it up to be able to see yourself and see what is going on through the camera. A lot of times people have that flip. There's a flip part to certain cameras. This don't have that. This is to me kind of a flaw for the GoPro Hero 8. And it's going to come with a flip mirror. Another thing that is going to be with that pack is the adapter to be able to use an external microphone. There is no other hookups to it other than the hookup for charging it up. So this adapter, what you do is plug it in to your GoPro, and then you'd have to take the connection for the external mic and plug it into the adapter. And see, the thing is, the microphones for the GoPro Hero 8 are underneath the camera itself instead of it being on the front or the back or one of the upper sides. It's on the very bottom. That is one of the other flaws that I've seen with this GoPro Hero 8. I have a GoPro Hero 8 myself. I love my camera. It is something that is being, like I said, they're gaining popularity for exploring and whatnot. Like I said, it's lightweight. It will come with a couple batteries, the charger for the batteries. GoPro Hero 8 is waterproof up to 30 meters, but with the waterproof housing, it can go as deep as 60 meters, which is almost 200 feet. So you can scuba dive with this thing and do some filming that way. Comes with some of the connectors for the GoPro Hero 8, like the little screws and attachments for different things. It's got like an accessory kit, I believe. It's got some shading for different looks for the filming. I'm trying to think of what else. Give me just a second. It's even going to come with, it looks like a SD card as well. So you got a whole lot of stuff coming with this bundle. It's over $600 value, and he's only asking for $350 just for the GoPro bundle. So you get a lot out of it. It's a good steal. Hi, Donna. It is great to see you. Thank you for being here. And yes, I am talking about this stuff. I cannot show pictures because the Zoom is not allowing me to do that. Okay. I believe he's also selling some tactical flashlights, 700 luminous or more. And they each are like, it's like it comes in a set of 2. The box has been opened, but they are new. They are pretty bright. They're good to have handy for anything. It's gonna be $40 for 2 of them. Another item that he has for sale is a millimeter. Now the millimeter has different things going on with it. Like it has where it measures out electromagnetic fields. It also does a temperature difference reading. It has like a little antenna just for the temperature difference indicator. It also has a red light on it, like kind of like a red flashlight type thing. This thing has been used on a couple investigations Ghost Dog has done. But overall, it's a good little instrument to have when you're doing an investigation, a paranormal investigation. And the millimeter is going to cost about $100. Parabolic microphone is good for kind of checking out what the where the sound is coming from, like the direction where it's coming from. It's not really, I don't think it's been used. It's now the box has been open, but it is new. It kind of gives you an idea of what direction sounds are coming from, and it amplifies these little sounds. Like if you think you hear footsteps, you can use the parabolic mic as you're hearing these footsteps, and you can tell even that much better with that parabolic microphone if it's actually footsteps or something shuffling, whatever the case may be, and what direction it's coming from. Um, and that's going to go for about $40, it looks like. Another thing that he is selling is a Spirit Box 11. Now, the Spirit Box, thank you, Donna. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, it's not a bad price for that, for the GoPro and stuff like that. SV 11 is, I can kind of compare it to a SB7. An SB7 is basically a radio sweeper. You can make the channels move forward or move backward, and you can switch it to AM or FM. On a PSB 11 Spirit Box, it does two of them at the same time. Plus, it will indicate whether there's an extreme temperature difference. And it does give you an audio alarm to the extreme difference. It it has its own little built-in stand, it looks like. So you can kind of set it up to the side. Now, it is quite a bit bigger than the SB7, which is basically a handheld. SB11 is a little bit, quite a bit bigger. And it's good to have if you want to. For me, I would say if you want to kind of test the theories out about SB7s and SB11s, it's good to have the SB11. Like I said, you can use one side or the other, and you can change FM to AM or whatever on this SB11. And that is running for $75. Now, all this stuff is gonna have to, you're gonna have to add shipping and handling to this based on how big the product is that you're trying to buy. I've seen some things go for $12.50 as far as shipping and handling, and I've seen others go higher. Ghost Dog is learning about what price the prices are for shipping and handling. So, guys, definitely, if you're interested in any of this, talk to Ghost Dog. He will calculate the shipping and handling prices to add to what the price of the item that you're trying to buy. And yes, I am having to talk about it and not be able to show it. I hate doing that, but I'm trying. Ghost Dog popped in here for a second, and then he had to go because he was dropping off some packages that he was attempting to, he had cleaned up over the weekend, getting them ready to roll out today. So if it gets shipped today, I'm pretty sure it will come by this time next week at the very latest, maybe. But yeah, I'm definitely trying my best. And I figured this would be a good opportunity for those that are unable to be there at the times that Ghost Dog is live for me to talk about the stuff during the day. Um, I'm off for the next couple of days and I am hurting my toes. My poor toes are even freaking just red. They are not happy with me. They've been screaming since last night. And I feel like I got hit by a train. The train done a hokey pokey deal and farted on me. That's how bad I felt last night. I feel a lot better today than I did yesterday. Okay, let's see. There is another. Yeah, there's just one more item I need to talk about, and it's the Eero Pro Mesh Wi-Fi 5 system. It's second generation. It's never ever been opened. This thing is cool if you have issues with your Wi-Fi and you your Wi-Fi likes to drop out all of a sudden. This thing has one of them is a router, the other two are what you would call satellites. Like it picks up the signal from the router and then it gives coverage to the areas that are um that you're having issues with. Like if you have issues with the basement, Wi-Fi keeps dropping out, you would want to set one of the satellite um boxes down in the basement and you'll get Wi-Fi. And this thing is like a smart system. It will detect if something is not being used. A device that is online and on Wi-Fi and it's not being used, it will cut back how much Wi-Fi is being signaled to that device that's not being used. So that way, something that is being used can get coverage and be able to be used at, you know, while it's still active. Now, this Wi Fi system is going for $200. Originally, it was $500 brand new. But like I said, this has never been opened. It's been sitting there for a little while and it does have a warranty with it, guys. So if you guys are interested in that, if you have issues with your Wi-Fi system, it does not matter what your how strong your signal is, or how strong your internet is. It will take that internet and it will divide it up to the devices that are hooked up to the Wi-Fi, based on priority. If I'm using my phone and my mom's is not using the computer, that system, if we were on that system, it would kick more Wi-Fi to my phone and cut back what was going to the computer initially. That's how that mesh, what they call mesh system, works. And like I said, be prepared for us to be able to calculate how much your shipping is going to be and have it added to these prices. Still want to do the spirit box. Okay, Donna. Because I am tired, I really don't feel up to doing it right now. But I will see if I feel better tomorrow and we can try it out. Definitely. I will show that tomorrow. And I appreciate that, Florina. Yes, my body's just like screaming at me. But yeah, I wanted to help everybody out the best way I could. And it was, like I said, to go live and to do this to try to help them out. I know I've been on here for quite a while. I may jump off of here soon. And Ghost Dog, I think, may go live himself. So, yeah, I ended up learning the hard way. Listen to what, when Ghost Dog had said something, um, he does have, one of his very first videos, he has a 7 tip thing for ghost paranormal investigations, and one of them is don't be tired. Make sure you eat, make sure you get plenty of rest before you do any investigations, and that includes spirit box. Because you don't know what may come of the spirit box. It could be good, it could be bad. So definitely want to be as good as you can be. Also be in a positive mindset when you do a spirit box. If you be negative or end up you are, have negative going on, you definitely don't want to do that because it will just bring negativity to you. Okay, Donna. Definitely, if just get with me and keep me updated on that, and I will get with Ghost Dog if he decides to, if he's still going to be selling it or not. I'm going to kind of um, stop now when it comes. And I've been with him with a lot of these streams that he's been having to try to sell these items, and of course I hear him over and over again talking about it. Some of it I do know about, some of it I don't. And I definitely don't want to say anything out of the way or say something in the wrong manner trying to sell these. And I definitely don't want people feeling gypped. um, but yeah, he got quite a few sold the other day. Well, about 3 altogether. Um, so yeah, slowly but surely, he's getting there. um, these are great tools to have when you're investigating. They're great tools to have. Just period. Some of them you can use for other uses. If you're working somewhere like being a mechanic and you got to get underneath the car and you don't have an extra hand to have any light, these are good. Those headlamps are really good to have. If you're working on something in the basement and you ain't got an extra hand to use a flashlight, a headlamp works too. So definitely, if you guys want to buy something, just get with us. Get with Ghost Dog, get with me, and I will do a. I will let him know what is going on. Well, I appreciate that, Donna. You're an awesome woman, and you've been through a lot. And if, like I said, if there's anything that I can do to help you, I'll do it. And that's kind of why I'm doing this stream, is to help people out. For me, I do my best to try to be careful of um getting the word out about some people, especially people I don't know, because I don't want to. I'm the type, I don't want to scam people. I don't want people getting snowbirded into helping somebody that doesn't, they're just looking for funds. I'm the type of person, I want to know about what's going on, and I want to know how, you know, I want to know what I can do to try to help. Hell, I've been scammed before, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So and I know what it feels like to be scammed, and I don't want it to happen to you guys for sure. But yeah, that's what's also been going on with me. Work is going okay. I'm tired and sore, but that comes with the territory when you're first starting to work. So got to put up with it a little bit longer. Hopefully I'll start feeling better. Um but one of the biggest reasons why I even got a job was to get a vehicle and to become more independent the best way I can. Okay, dog. Oh, that is great, K Dog. I'm so glad that you're doing pretty good, K Dog. Definitely, that is something that I'm gonna be looking to get. I'm going to be going to some shoe stores and checking it out and seeing if I could get some better shoes and get some insoles with it as well. Um, the last time I worked, I had to get some shoes that ended up getting ruined by because I worked at McDonald's. It was oily. It stayed oily. It was a mess. Hi, Cody. It's good to see you, my nephew. How are you? Work in the hospital, so I'm on my funeral hours. Definitely can understand that, and plus you're walking on cement. It's uh definitely hard on your feet. There's been times that I wouldn't even I would wear shoes, but I wouldn't wear shoes a whole lot. Like I had to go barefoot because my feet would hurt so bad. But you can't do that when you're working in the store. um But yeah, the shoes that I've got are Skechers and they're slip resistant. But these shoes, I have used these for the last over a year and a half, almost 2 years, and they are really worn out. Um, my shoes, like I put insoles in them or inserts in them to try to help, and it's not doing so good. Well, I'm good. I'm glad you're doing well, Cody. I'm so glad you're doing well. I think it's about time for me to get another pair of those shoes, though. Maybe get a size bigger that's a little bit more roomier. Kind of get, kind of give my feet a way to, if they do start swelling up, it gives them a way to kind of get that room in to where they're a little more comfortable. So definitely going to be doing that. Uh, I wonder if you guys are just about ready for Halloween because it's going to be coming up in 20 days. Sorry about that. Hey, Herman. Oh, you're okay. You're right on time if you still caught me while I'm live. Oh, wow. Okay, dog. I am doing well. I'm taking the day to recover from working over the weekend. Uh, I'm not used to being on my feet a lot, so I'm kind of in some pain, but not really. Uh, like if I go to walk, yeah, I'm in pain, but if I'm laying still, kind of got myself propped up a little bit, I'm not in that much pain right now. Oh, I know, right, K Dog? Um, there's a lot of places, including the place that I work at. Um, they tend to put out like Halloween really early. They also put out a lot of Christmas stuff really early. Yeah, working. I'm. I've wanted to work for the last 3 or 4 years, but the thing is, like every time I'd go to try to find a job, I wouldn't get nothing, and then I would, just the other day, well, a couple weeks ago, I kind of got challenged by somebody that I need to find some place somehow to make my own money. And so I put in some applications, and then just right away, within a few days, I got a packet in my email and went through all that, and then started working last week. Oh, I don't blame you, Cody. You guys got to be safe. Epsom salts, yes. I definitely plan on soaking at some point today in an Epsom salt bath. Oh, really? It's all ready for me?
If you can find a plug.
Oh no. that would be awful. Everything is ready except for the drain, having it plugged up. That would be horrible. But I totally understand, Katie. You guys got to be safe about everything. Most definitely. I don't know if I'm going to be dressed up for Halloween. I don't even know what day Halloween it lands on. If it's on a weekend, I may have to get dressed up for it if I have the money for it. Yes, it's on a Sunday. Dag nabbit. I may not even be able to work. I don't know. I mean, like, I'll be working, but I don't know if I'll be able to dress up for it this year. Urgh. Not good. The Dollar General store down the street from me, they have Christmas and Halloween. Yes. It's funny as hell Christmas candy for kids mixed in with Halloween candy. Calling it the Nightmare Before Christmas theme. Yes. Oh man, that's what they're doing where I'm working at. They got Christmas stuff out at the same time they got Halloween out. And I'm like so confused because when I work, like I'm trying to put stuff up, there's all of a sudden Christmas stuff. And I'm like, what? Seriously? I know our places we can dress up if we want. Yeah. One of the biggest things is because I am around a good bit of customers, I really don't want to wear a mask, like people not to be able to see my face. Although I do wear like a N95 mask, and yes, guys, I do wear a mask when I'm working. I do not take it off. I do take it off only when I'm eating, drinking, or smoking a cigarette. Um, I've had people ask me, "Why do you wear that?" I said, "Well, I promised my parents because I do live with them that I was going to wear it, and they kind of left it alone." So I've had that happen. You can rub Epsom salt in your body too. You don't have if you don't have a bathtub. Oh, cool. Yeah, so I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about doing it. But it's been so long since I've had sat down in a bathtub and just chilled. I think that's what I'm gonna do in a little bit. So, but yes, it's like Nightmare Before Christmas around certain stores, and I think that's the same way with uh like even Walmart and stuff. They have Christmas out or almost at the same time Halloween stuff starts coming out. And I find it really strange. Never had trick or treaters. Never had kids come to my door for trick or treating. Will be my first year since moving to Oklahoma. Lots of cool stuff happening. Oh, cool. I've had people come in places that I worked at. Um, as a caregiver, I had people come knocking on the door asking for candy, which luckily I had a lot of extra to give the people I was taking care of some candy. Whether and they didn't care if they were diabetic or not, they were going to snatch it. Snatch the candy. And for Christmas, I will tell you what, guys, if you do smoke cigarettes, one little neat trick I found is if you have boxes that your cigarettes came in, you can kind of clean out those boxes and stuff candy, like little bitty toys, and you can wrap them up like little baby Christmas gifts and stick them on the tree. That's what I've done for Christmases with the people that I took care of. Like, they didn't have tobacco in them. It was just an empty box, and I just slid a bunch of candy and like stickers and those little plastics. There's like little plastic rings that they could hold on to, or if they were into necklaces or, plastic, arts and crafts stuff, I would stick in there, wrap it up, and stick it on the tree. The thing is, they didn't know they actually had stuff in it until I gave it to them. And they're like, we could have gotten a hold of it beforehand. I said, don't even think about it. It's not going to happen again. And I've made dummy boxes too, full of stuff. So that way they wouldn't get into what I had until it was good time to go ahead and do that for them. So like I said, when it comes to Halloween, I wish that they would stick with one season at a time. As soon as Halloween's over with, and go to Thanksgiving, keep fall up until it becomes winter time. At that week of Thanksgiving, Christmas stuff should be coming out. I need $8 now. I need a couple packs of cigarettes and a coffee. Thanks, Fallen Angel. You're welcome, K-Dog. But I figured I'd let you guys in on that secret. So as you're finishing up your smokes out of a box, clean the box out a little bit, stuff some candy in it, stuff some cool Christmas stuff in it, wrap it up like a present, stick it on your Christmas tree. Now, most likely by the time they open it, you'll have to throw away the cigarette pack anyway. So at least you got some use other than holding cigarettes in it. But yeah, that's what I used to do for the people I've worked with, taking care of. And then but that's the only time that I would use I use cigarette packs for a different use other than holding cigarettes. But yeah, I used to be really crafty. I stopped getting into that a long time ago. I'm more into filming and playing games and doing explorations and paranormal. But I'm excited to end up getting a car. I'm so excited to work towards getting a car. I can't wait. I'm wanting to get a car that's good on gas. I want to get a car that's decent running. That if I had to trek up them into the mountains, that I would be able to with not a whole lot of problems. Something that, yeah, maybe I could fix it up, but I don't want to have something really wrong with it and get stranded, if that makes sense. Like, my dad's got some people I can go to check out cars, see if there's anything wrong with it, do like a once over, type of deal with it. Look at it and see if it's a good little running car. But I always have bad luck getting my own car. People like to snowbird me, and I end up getting lemons. By the time I get it home, there is something wrong with it. So like I said, I'm really bad at picking out cars. I don't want to get it from a used car place because they tend to do things to it. There has been people that gyp people out of money for the cars. Like they buy the car to get it off the lot, and by the time they get it home 5, 10, 15 minutes later, something's already majorly wrong with it. And I don't want to go through all that. And I don't really have anybody that I can go to. I will have to rely on my dad to go with me to get this said car. And let him, let us take it to get it looked at. And he, like I said, he knows people, knows places that would tell us if there was something wrong with it or not. So since I am basically done, my voice is like sore. I think I will get off of here. Definitely check out the GoFundMe page for Eddie and Jen. They are trying to get it, them and their boys are trying to get into a safer place, safer neighborhood, and they can't do it without everybody's help, whether it's sharing out or donating. It's greatly appreciated. What the Paranormal is the one that initially started the GoFundMe to help Eddie and Jen and the family out. The stuff that I explained about earlier about these items that are for sale with Haunted Trucking, aka Ghost Dog. He is he's selling this stuff. Him and everybody that he lives with has been sick. Some people have gotten over it. Some people are not as fortunate. They're still having a hard time. Ghost Dog's been having a headache since yesterday, and he's trying to get over it. He is still moving around doing things. He is dropping off packages at UPS as we speak, so that way he can get that out, the stuff that has already been bought out to the people that need it. And like I said, if there is anything that you guys are interested in, let me or Ghost Dog know, and we will work with you to get the payment and get the product out to you. But I do greatly appreciate every single person here. I want to say much love to you guys. And like I said, I'm going to jump off for now. You might see me later on with Ghost Dog on his stream. I don't know if he is going to be streaming today or not. We will have to see, but you guys will still see me around. I will be on probably tomorrow for a little bit. But I want to say thank you all for your support and being here and talking and helping out and hanging out with me. I want to say much love to you guys. Always remember, you never know what's out there until you spread your wings and fly. And stay safe.